Hey guys, what's up? It's ours, and I'm back with the fourth part of Asagao Academy. You ready?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go. Let's do this, man. Stick with me and you'll be just fine. Maya opened the door and together we stepped into the hallway, merging into a steady flow of cheering girls and fruit-flavored perfume. Oh, Maya, I didn't know we lived on the same floor. No, no way, really? That's awesome. Now we'll be able to catch up. Whatever happened between you and... The river of girls shifted as we head down the stairs. Suddenly I found myself surrounded by a bunch of people
What
I
a
didn't know.
jerk.
Oh wow, what a jerk he turned out to be. Maya's explanations faded into a buzz of voices in the air. Oh no, what would I do if we got separated? Anxiously I searched the crowd of girls for Maya, but I couldn't find her. Everyone was dressed in the same Asagao uniform. It was difficult to tell anyone apart. Being so short really didn't help the situation. As we turned the last corner down the stairwell, I saw a flash of red hair a little ways in front of me. Maya? I reached between two girls and tapped her on the shoulder. Ah, what's poppin' though? Oh, sorry. Who are you? The girl's eyes flashed almost like a jolt of electricity shot through them. I'm sorry, I thought you were someone else. That is the proper response. That is the proper response, I'm gonna be completely honest. I stood outside of the Primrose house, watching a flow of girls disperse across campus. Maya was nowhere to be seen. I couldn't even hear her chirpy voice. Ah, man. I took a deep breath, biting my lip. This wasn't a big deal. I could go to class alone. You're right? But I didn't even know where the building was. I reached into my backpack and dragged out my class schedule. Homeroom, 206 Poppy Hall. Which one was Poppy Hall again? Weren't the classrooms on the other side of the campus? I picked a direction and began to walk, trying to ignore my rising panic at the thought of arriving late to the first day of class. Oh, you don't want to do that. At the third year, where no one knew me, all the people
Hey,
staring. Hey, that's John. That was John. I know this is John. Hey, you okay? You look a little lost. Someone called out to me, and I turned around, almost jumping for joy. It's Jan! When I froze, a Normboost check, he was a part of the Normboost Club. I could practically feel my tongue swelling in my mouth. If this was a Normboost Club member, I had to make a good impression. He was one of the founders, right? Then he must be.
Um,
John! Yeah. I'm new. I don't know where Poppy Hall is. You're a freshman, no problem. My name is in Poppy Hall. I'll walk you there. My class is in Poppy Hall.
really?
Really? That would be wonderful. Thank you. Was this really happening? He began to walk toward a large brick building in an enthusiastic manner, pumping his arms up and down like he was in some kind of show tune. I fell into a step beside him. He didn't notice it when Maya pointed him out to me yesterday, but Jontron had big brown eyes and a warm-looking face. He was basically a human puppy. Yeah, John is a human puppy. I glanced up at him out of the corner of my eye. A bird? A bird on his shoulder? Birds always made me uncomfortable. Something about the ease with which they could poke out someone's eye. Is something wrong? No. Is something wrong? Why'd you stop? No, nothing's wrong. He followed my gaze to the bird on his shoulder.
hey,
Oh, that's Jacques. Ain't he cute? Nice to meet you. Wait, Jacques can talk? Yo, Jacques can talk? Yo, it's Volk? Yeah. He put his hand to his shoulder. Jacques jumped into his palm. Jacques is a robot bird, see? Hello. Jacques' eyes gleamed a dangerous red when he spoke, but nothing else suggested he wasn't a normal bird. In fact, if I hadn't known better, I would have read into the eyes as painted on. That's amazing. Jacques twisted his head to the side, examining me in return. The more he looked at me, the less afraid I was. What are you looking at?
What?
What? Nothing. I'm sorry. Oh yeah, Jacques can be a little sassy. He can be. Listen. Who are you calling sassy? I'm not the sassy one. I don't forget to feed you. Jacques, you are one time. That was one time. I was alone and starving in the frozen tundra of this empty world. Loveless, afraid. Ignore him. I've been bringing him with me to the drama club and he's taking a little too well of it. I see how this is. Shut me out like I have nothing to add to the conversation. Jacques retook his place on John's shoulder, this time facing away from us as if miffed. We resumed our walk towards Poppy Hall. I'm Jontron, by the way. Call me Jan. Hannah, nice to meet you.
Hana.
Hannah? That's a cute name. What? Thanks. So, how long have you had Jacques? Since middle school. We've been together for 4 years now. Ain't that right? I'm not listening. Oh, man. Yeah, well, I love him to death. I don't know what I'd do without him. It seemed like life would be a lot easier without him, but who was I to say? Yeah, you ain't something to say crap. We arrived at the brick building. A white sign surrounded by poppies declared it to be, unsurprisingly, Poppy Hall. Which room are you in? Room 206.
Really?
Seriously? Yeah. That's my homeroom. We're in the same class. I love how it's actual sound effects from Jan. John laughed and clasped me on the shoulder. Wonderful. I guess we'll be seeing more of you then,
Yeah.
right? Right. Together we entered Poppy Hall. Poppy Hall was lined with fluorescent lights and Asagao blue lockers. The lack of students milling around in the hallway indicated we were a bit late. We ran up the stairs and made it to the classroom just as the bell rang. My heart caught in my throat. Thankfully, the teacher hadn't come yet. Instead, students clumped into tight pods and milled around the classroom, catching up on vacation
John.
news. Yo, thanks so much for showing me the classroom, John.
See you later.
No problem. I'll be seeing you around. A snap, we waved. He waved and disappeared into a wriggling mass of students. I glanced around the room, looking for an empty seat.
Hannah!
Hannah! Maya peeled herself out from between a cuddling couple. Was that Jontron? Were you just talking to Jontron? Yeah. Maya's eyes widened and I couldn't help feeling a little smug. I realized I didn't know the way to the classroom after you and I got separated, and he offered to walk me. Maya emptied a highly pressured squeal. Jontron walked you to class? Oh my gosh, you have to tell me everything! She grabbed me by the wrist and pulled me to an empty desk in the corner of the room right next to the window. I saved you a seat. Hey, what's good though? Thanks! I slid and took off my backpack, hooking it on the side of my desk. I was a bit worried the books inside were too heavy for the bag to handle, but so far it held up well. Sorry, we got separated, by the way. Yeah, I noticed that. It can get a little chaotic sometimes. So tell me, what happened? What did he say? What did he smell like? Does he have a peach fuzz? Is it rough? Wait, what? These are very important questions I am asking. You need to answer them. Was his hair super silky or did it have the roughness of a dog's coat? Before I could answer, the door to the front room slid open and a tall woman strolled in. Class went quiet and obediently slid into their seats. My heart beat furiously, blood rushing from my ears.
Class?
Miss Shizuka, good morning, class. The teacher's mellowly voice swarmed through the room, calming the buzzing hive of students back from break. My shoulders relaxed and my fear ebbed away. I am your teacher, Shizuka Wakahisa. You may call me Miss Suzuka. Suzuka? The emphasis she placed on the word led me to believe her missus wasn't a mistake she would take lightly. Some of you have noticed that we have a new student this semester. A hail of murmurs passed through the class. Some people glanced at me. Nope, there was the fear again. Would you like to come up and introduce yourself? I nodded, stood and slowly walked to the front door, counting my steps to make sure I wouldn't fall. I faced the class, took a deep breath to introduce myself, and noticed a familiar face in the crowd. There was John, sitting with two other boys wearing normal boots. Jack, yo, look at this art! Yo! One of the boys, the tallest one, was staring at me, the barest of frowns on his face. Something about him seemed really familiar. Wait, was that PBG? Wasn't he? The other founder of the Normal Club. Suddenly, all strength left my knees. What should I do? Why was he frowning? Was it possible that I already made a bad impression on him? You had to be kidding me. If he didn't like me, what did that mean about everyone else? Wouldn't they follow his lead? I'm pretty sure John's fine. I swallowed. The face of the class began to congeal, forming one giant blob. You moved from Amaririsu, right? I nodded and swallowed again. Then, like a beacon of light, I noticed smiling and giving me a thumbs up. That's right. And what would Maya do in this situation?
Yes.
Yep.
I've just moved here.
Mm-hmm.
My name is Hana Mizuno.
Mm-hmm.
I transferred from Ameririsu Public High School.
Amemirisu. What?
I'm really
Oh,
excited to
snap.
be here.
Yo, I don't even
I
need to
hope you'll
commentate.
all take good care of me from now on.
Okay, alright. I bowed my head to the class. They clapped politely. When I looked up, PG wasn't frowning, but he still seemed oddly confused. You know what? Maybe he's having a bad day. Yeah, he doesn't. He's not even looking at. Look, if he was looking like straight at you, it'd be fine. But he's looking to the side. He ain't even focused on you. Me was always looked like that. Thank you. You may be seated. I returned to my seat, heaving a small sigh. The hardest part of the day was over. Shizuka began to talk about standard procedure for the semester, the rules for classes, when homework was due, and that sort of thing. It was all very familiar to my old school, and I spaced out in spite of myself. A brief flicker of movement caught my eye. Hey, PBG again! I glanced at him, and his head snapped back to the blackboard. What was his problem? Class continued on like that until finally the bell rang. It was time for lunch. Ooh! Oh, food! My stretched her arms over her head and yawned. Man, I hate the first day of class. It's always so boring. Were you looking forward to it this morning? Something about exciting things happening? Well, yeah, but it already did. You met Jontron, didn't you? Now I've got nothing left to look forward to. She sighed. Hey, you never know. Hey, it's school, so what were you thinking? I was hoping to see Jared before class, too. She slouched and fell across the front of my desk. It seemed like this would be happening a lot. Is Jared really hot? My head stepped back, her eyes flashing. What did you say? If you stare directly at him for too long, your nose will melt off. I've seen it happen.
What?
What? Anyways, let's head to lunch. I'm super hungry. Oh. I looked back at my backpack. It held up well throughout class, but I worried if I didn't take some of my stuff out now, I would do some permanent damage to it, especially with Satch's book in there. I couldn't exactly afford a new backpack. I need to put something in my locker first.
Oh, no.
But if we don't get there, they'll run out of sesame seed buns. Oh. That's okay. I'll just go on ahead. Come find me, okay? You got it, fam. You got it. I was so lucky to have someone like her as my roommate. Quick as I could, I went to my locker and shoved the book inside. As good as a book as it was, I was definitely happier that I had Maya around so I didn't have to read it. Without her, who knew what I would do with myself, especially with PBG staring at me like that. Maybe I could ask her what was up with him when I met her at the cafeteria. I might just be that way that he was. Cheered, I headed for the cafeteria. Oh snap, we're going to the cafeteria. Ooh, I carried my melon bread through the minefield of people searching for the now familiar side of Maya's red hair. Where is she? I couldn't see her anywhere, and there were almost no empty seats. All around me, students circled each other, laughing and joking, sharing bites of food and splitting the cost for sodas. Suddenly, I felt very obvious and very alone. Isn't there anywhere I can sit? Just then, I spotted a table at the front of the room. A lone boy at it, stabbing spaghetti with the vigor of a Roman general. He was having a hard time with it. Yo, that's Brulbus. Yo, that's Brulbus. Yo, is that Brulbus? Yo! Yo! I moved closer to him, working up the courage to ask the sale for him. Yo, I gotta do this for the next episode. Yo, we're gonna meet Brulbus. I'll see you next video. Bye-bye!